So I'm a few minutes early to my third and final interview for a position, and I am a fresh graduate, and I just want to come on here and give a little bit of insight to. That's so cute. You thought you were gonna get the job, and you thought you were qualified to give people advice? Look what you got today. Yeah. This whole job search shit is so belittling, dehumanizing, and exhausting that it is like, I haven't even been applying. Number one, I thought I was going to get this job. Number two, I'm just tired of the rejection letters. I'm tired of getting a rejection email at 2 in the morning knowing that it was an AI system, and me knowing if a human would have saw that, I'm definitely qualified at least to be spoken to once. I'm tired of unprofessional recruiters who call you and I'm going to pass your information along to the hiring manager. Make sure that you're looking out for an email. Never get an email. Never hear from anybody. I am tired of...
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the DeMarkco effect, where you get the full effect of me. I think one thing, if you understand, like, that in a world, you're not going to get everything you want, right? So when I see, like, videos of, like, people my age, because I'm 23, right? So when I see people my age and they're talking about the job market is shit and I can't find a job and I've been looking for jobs and I can't find one, it all goes back to being picky. And the reason why I say that is because best believe these people are not applying to Burger King. They're not applying to McDonald's. They're not applying to any of the jobs that you can just get off the rip easily. Right? They're not. They apply for the jobs that they think that they should get. Right? And when people have options, generally they choose wrong. Right? So when you see these videos of people coming online and they're talking about, yeah, I can't find a job and everything like that, it's mainly because their decision making isn't so bright when it comes to understanding that just get your foot in the door at a job, and the easiest thing to do is to get a job while you have a job. Right? That's the easiest trick in the book, the oldest trick in the book. Get you a job while you have a job, so that way you can leverage the fact that you have a job and you're already at a job for an interview. That's one of the easiest ways to get a job, and trust me, y'all use that, more than likely that'll be the easiest way to get a job. So get you a job that you don't want, then apply for the job that you want. Go on an interview while you already have a job. Let the company know you already have a job, right? And then you will be more easily and more susceptible to getting the job that you want. Okay? But we'll just obviously let her finish, though.
Of all of it. I'm tired of going on LinkedIn and seeing a post that was posted, not even kidding when I say this is no exaggeration, about 5 minutes ago. I'm tired of seeing them have over 100 applicants. I'm tired of going on job postings, reading job descriptions and be like, yeah, I got this. Going to the end, 3 to 5 years of experience. Some of them even say internships don't count. Okay, so those 3 internships that I have that equate to over 2 years of experience on my resume, whether I did them or not, those don't count. What? So that first clip, yeah, that was my first time getting to the final stage, the final interview. After sending in, at least, I've applied to about 400 jobs in the last 2 months, 3 months, whatever. I started in October. 4 months. When I tell y'all I could have sworn I got that job, this lady walked me out to my car. We was sitting there, for an hour, not even really talking about the position, not even really talking about my experience, just talking. Being cool, just getting to know each other. What happened? And I bet you, because I'm going to ask her, I'm about to send her an email and be like, thank you for your consideration. I would really like to know, why did you move on to another candidate, considering I felt as if I had the experience and, developed a fairly cool relationship with you. Why did you move on? I can almost guarantee you she's going to say years of experience. I don't understand why it is so difficult for people who are fresh out of school to find something that's not fucking Subway. And even they don't want to hire you because you have a fucking degree. Why would you want to work at Subway? Because nobody's hiring me. Where's the bread? I can do...
Okay, so what she's going through is typically what people go through when they can't get a job anyways, right? They go through the phases of, like I just literally told y'all, these people aren't even if they say they are, trust and believe they're probably not. These people are not exhausting all of their options to where they did everything that they can do in order to get a job. It is so easy to get a job. Trust and believe it is. Getting a job is one of the easiest things to do. Anytime I've ever had an interview at a job, I was getting a job. Because when you apply for a job, you have to understand it's not what you can do for me, it's what can I do for you. So when you come into this company and this business and this job interview already entitled, like, yeah, I feel like this is the job. Like, I feel like you know, I can just add to y'all. Like, they're looking at it like, okay, we bringing you here. What skills and traits can you add to our company to make our company more money, or just to make whatever we have run in a better fashion? So when you go into these job interviews, you don't go in there all corporate based. You go in there, you show your personality, you answer questions, you ask them questions, and you use your leverage. If you don't have any leverage, more than likely you're not going to get a job, right? Because when I got a job when I was a salesman, one of the things I did was when they called me, no, I think I called them. I have to call my buddy to see how it really went, because I think it was either I called or they called. And I was basically saying, yeah, it's my job already. I already got the job. You know, what are we going to do? How many sales we going to get? Like, kind of joking in that way. And that's what people like. They like personalities. They like cultural fits. And they like the fact that you have to be competent enough to do the job, too. I mean, because if you're looking at it from this perspective, you're 18 years old and you just got out of school, right? So, or you're 22 and you just got out of college, right? But you have people that's older than you, with more experience than you, and they're applying for the same jobs that you're applying for. And their resume is probably better than yours, right? So you have to realize the odds with some of these jobs and the percentages and the probability of you actually getting them jobs. If you're 18 years old and you're applying for some type of management job, or you're 22 and you just got out of college and you're applying for some type of management job, you're probably not going to get it, because you got people that's older than you that's been wanting that job and that's been applying for that job, and they have more experience and they have better skills and qualities and traits. Now, if we're talking about a sales job and you're 18 or 22, they probably want to hire you more if you don't have any experience, because they don't have to break your bad habits. And that's one thing in sales that we've always preached, and they preach, is I would rather take a unexperienced, hungry salesman than an experienced salesman to teach him to sell a product that we're selling, him or her. Because that person, we don't have to break their bad habits. We can just get them on a program of what we have. Okay? But other than that, y'all make sure y'all leave a like for the algorithm. Make sure y'all leave a comment down below. Like, if y'all are going through some type of, like, problems with getting jobs, explain why. Like, I really want to know. I want to understand why. You know, because I'm curious. Because for me, I've never had any problems with that. Okay, but other than that, if you're not subscribing, just subscribe. I appreciate you. If you already subscribed, I love you. Okay, I love all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all have a good evening, a good day, a good night, a good morning, wherever y'all at. And I'll see y'all later.